Alright, what's up everybody? We are playing a game called Someone Stole My Lunch. And let's stop the yapping and start the game. Someone really stole my lunch. The door opens with a jingle as I walk in. Dot dot dot. This must be the manager's doing again. They said it's to improve our morale and when we're too busy to head outside. But what type of cafe only has one coffee machine? They didn't even provide us with any coffee filters. I've attempted to tip over the nearby trash can, but decided against it. The janitors are on the same sinking boat as us. My only saving grace is lunchtime. And today is special. Any other day would have gone out into the big city and treated myself to a local bistro. Bistro? However, a new project sprung up, and I've been focused to stay inside during lunch. My worry co-workers also have to live this type of life, suffering from malnutrition and gastritis. Why should I suffer alongside them? What awaits me behind those fridge doors? My masterpiece, my katsudon. Ooh, those are good. The night before, I flattened the plumpest pork loin, breaded it in the crispiest panko, and deep fried it in the finest oils and spices from my pantry. Just talking about this makes me want to eat that. It makes me drool over here. I'm drooling. Double fried to perfection and then smothered in beaten eggs, sweet onions, and homemade tonkatsu sauce. All atop a steaming bowl of fluffy rice. Saliva dribbles down as I imagine my fork piercing through the skin that reveals its soft white meat inside. It's unfortunate that I couldn't eat it fresh off the stove, but at least the microwave here is more competent than the company's infrastructures. Damn! We hate work. With a happy hum, I walk over to open the fridge. The shelves are emptier around this time, so I easily spot my bowl. Despite the bowl's innocent pink coloring, it's from a prestigious lunchbox brand. My food deserves the best, of course. I pick up my cute bowl, but I notice something off. Sauce stains the sides of the bowl's tip. Did I spill it on the way to work? Now that I think about it, it's much lighter than it was this morning. With trepidation, I unclipped the lid. Someone ate my fucking lunch. It's gone. My thick cut-out fried pork, my egg slurry of dashi and soft onions, my fluffy steamed rice. All gone. Only a light brown puddle and some rice grains remain. Is this the work of a thief? Wait, no, I shouldn't be doubting my coworkers. Maybe someone took my lunch by mistake. But this morning, I saw clear Tupperware containers. How can anyone mistake my lunch for theirs? ... Did someone steal my lunch? My stomach gurgles painfully. It tells me that my decision to skip breakfast was a foolish one. And my phone alarm goes off. My 15-minute break is about to end. It's about to end. What should I do about this thief? Give up, quit your job, report to HR. Give up, quit your job. I don't want to quit my job. I don't want to give up, so we're gonna report to HR. The more rational decision is to report it to HR. I take out my phone and speed dial HR. It's important to have your most important contacts ready when you need them. Cal. Hello, this is Cal of HR. How may I help you? Hi Cal, I'd like to report a theft. What was stolen? My lunch. Was that during company hours on company property? Yes and yes. Unfortunately, we cannot compensate your loss. I don't want compensation, Cal. An employee's lunch is their personal property. Yes, but isn't it worrying to have a theft happen on company grounds? We have cases like this very often. The company is not responsible for them. Yes, I know, but if you have anything else to report, please send an email. My lunch break is starting. Kel hangs up before I can say any more. Does it happen often? Then do something about it. Nobody likes Kel. With nothing else I can do, I begrudgingly pour myself a lukewarm cup of coffee and return to work. Wow, they got away with it. Despite yesterday's incident, I still brought my lunch. I can't falter in the face of despair. After all, I made mapo tofu. I don't know if I like tofu. Like, you know what? Like, it depends on how you cook the tofu, actually. How did I make it again? Rat poison. Ah, yes, how could I forget? I was trying to trap a rat. Take my bowl and sprinkle a bit of gray powder on the surface. Snapping the lid back on, I tucked my pink bowl in the back of the fridge. Soon, that thieving rat would get his just desserts. I exited the break room with a cold smile. It'll be all according to plan. Right after I finished my work for the day, a guard apprehended me at my cubicle. There was a hidden security camera. I went to jail! A week passed since I started my new life in my cell because of the damning video evidence of my actions. I was judged with first-degree murder. Sitting on my low-quality spring bed, my face sinks into my palms. It's about to be lunchtime. The guard bangs on the bars and lets me out. I scurry out with my famished stomach, reaching out for my meager serving of dry, hard bread and bland, watery soup. Unfortunately, I'm too late. My cellmate slaps my hand and takes my share of my plate. My lunch has been stolen again. I return to my cell and sit in hunger.
Inmate, there's some good news.
Yes?
The victim you poisoned survived.
What victim? The food theft?
Don't say anymore, inmate. You're walking on eggshells.
Of course. Of course. I hold my head towards the sober moonlight, contemplating a life not behind bars. I've learned my lesson. Don't try to poison your coworker. Employee performance review. Ending number 4. A receipt for disaster. What if instead of report to HR, we give up? I can only give up. Whoever it is, how would I even find them? Filling a paper cup with stale cold coffee, I go back to my cubicle in defeat. The next day. My lunch got stolen again. I'm suffering from hunger pangs. But perhaps whoever stole it needed it more than I did. They're probably more happy to eat than I am sad to be hungry. With my sacrifice, the total number of satisfied workers in the company increased. So, let it be. Enlightened, I continue to make Enlightened, I decided to make decadent meals and leave them out in the open. Every single one of them was eaten. I went home hungry. Management rewarded us with coffee filters that week. Maybe I did a difference in this company. Employee performance review. Ending number 1. Acceptance. Okay, this time we're gonna do quit your job. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of everything in this damn company. Something snaps inside me as I run over to the coffee machine. I rip it off the wall and toss it to the ground. The trash can is next. With a firm kick, it flips over. An empty coffee cup flies out. Finally, that stupid little jingle bell. I yank it off the door's hinges and aim it squarely at the employee of the month frame on the wall. My breathing is haggard and my back is covered in sweat. Sedentary office workers can only do so much. I stump to my cubicle and hastily write up my 2 weeks notice to HR. Though, who can even say I'll be here tomorrow? Once I'm out of the front door, I'm never coming back. Employee performance review. Ending number 2. Boiling point. So we're gonna report to HR and we're gonna put wax. With the help of many YouTube, not YOU. It's a literal U. YouTube. I made wax replica of mapo tofu. The white tofu cubes are made from a wet styrofoam. The red sauce is from acrylic and watercolor. I mixed roasted ground peppercorns into the translucent red wax and poured it into my bowl. It helps hide the smell. With a glaze of resin and some patience, the fake wax mapo tofu was complete. I snickered, imagining the perpetrator attempting to scoop into the mold, only for their plastic spoon to rebound back into their face. In exchange, I'll starve. I was still waiting for my model to dry this morning, so I had no time to make myself something to eat. 5 hours later. Lunch quickly arrived, and I returned to retrieve my bowl from the fridge. I couldn't help my excitement down. Despite knowing that it's fake food, seeing an untouched dish satisfies me. I flick open the lid and... What? A scoop. No, 2 scoops were gone from the bowl. Like sliced jelly. This thief is beyond my comprehension. But something sparks inside me. I return to my desk to write my resignation letter. At the words, I run to the nearest tech store and purchase some necessities. A month passes. We became a wax YouTuber. Oh? Wax food, you wouldn't believe it. I quit my job and became a wax food artist. Yeah, I believe it. Who the fuck is Bo? Yep, that's me. I became a wax food artist YouTuber. What can I say? After witnessing that travesty, I knew I had talent in the wax arts. If someone can mistake my creation for real food, then why live in a corpo life? Ending number 3, raw talent. I'm gonna report to HR the next day. Then we're gonna put Sichuan peppercorns. Yes, the spice of my life. How could I forget the nose-numbing smell of roasted Sichuan peppers, the thick red oil of the bean paste, the firm, bouncy texture of the cubed tofu, with an internal heat so good it transcends the taste buds. Mapo tofu. Mapo tofu? I think I'm saying this wrong. Eating plain rice is great, but I can't beat the spicy fragrance of chili oil and peppercorns. But this one different. I spiked up the heat, adding twice the amount of ground peppercorn and chili. A spice too powerful for the mortal tongue. Right before I kiss my baby goodbye, I sprinkle on some more pepper. If anyone dares to open my bowl, a red powdery explosion awaits them. 5 hours later. Lunchtime arrives and I rush to the break room. Perhaps today will be different. I take out my bowl. The lightness of the silicone bowl is foreboding. God damn, someone ate that. It's empty. But how? Why? Who is this food crazy glutton? Wait, someone ate my super spicy Sichuan mapo tofu, then their lips should be bright red right now. With the remaining minutes of my break, I look far and wide for the mysterious red-lipped capper. But to no avail, my pepper-kissed burglar was nowhere to be found. There are too many employees in this company wearing lipstick. I gave up on finding those hot lips and went home. Luckily, the stench of peppers clung to my suit and people avoided me on the subway during rush hour. The next day. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. On my way home, I caught a supermarket sale. This is why I was compelled to make fish head curry for lunch. A big steamed fish head simmering in a thick, milky curry sauce, sliced tomatoes, okra, and eggplants float around. Succulent, bouncy fish cheeks and big, sticky eye drenched in tangy curry sauce. A vibrant, comfy dish to ease the stress of this weary week. But, ... will it survive until my break? That death is still out on the loose, ready to pounce. I need to protect my meal. This is my last stand, my last course of action. What should I do? Oh, fridge no, lunch at cubicle, mass email. We'll try fridge note. I shouldn't blow this out of proportion. I'm a working adult after all. From my pocket, I take out my expensive fountain pen that I splurged my bonus on. By happenstance, the company likes to supply us with copy paper in the break room. Excuse me. They think that if we see it, we'll be compelled to continue work during our break. None of my coworkers are that gullible, but the amount of paper does decrease throughout the week. I take advantage of the company's quirks and take a clean paper from the pile. Let's leave a note. To my dear thief of mine. Address. To you do. To. To. Threat. Please. Closing. I know what the B stands for. To the person who keeps stealing my lunch, please have mercy on me. I will starve. After the note is done, I secure it with magnets. And now we wait. I hope my lunch doesn't get stolen. It was tasty. Wow. I take the paper and tear it to shreds with my teeth. My saliva wets the dry paper as it grazes my tongue. Wow, tasty. The next day. It's been 4 days. In the break room holding today's lunch. This time, it'll be different. I will succeed. These thefts will stop. You will survive my lunch. You will be in my stomach today. I swear it on my health insurance. I kiss it a temporary farewell as I walk out the room. ... The lone figure walks into the break room. Instead of grabbing coffee, he reaches towards the fridge. It's an unusual time to have lunch, as many employees are currently preoccupied. He reaches past the stacks of clear Tupperware, slinging out a ball, a pink silicone ball. He stands by the counter, obscuring his actions with his back. The bowl lid comes off with a click. This is new. What's new? The figure's shoulder jolted up, but then relaxes as he turns around. I knew it! I was like, why is there, like, in the back of my head, I was like, why is there a picture of this guy? Nothing. So there was new coffee filters. Bet management repurposed the copy paper. Right. Who are you? Me? I'm really not that important. Rather, why don't we start with you, buddy? Bo? Oh my god! Bo was the one in the first one where we meet the silicone one. He commented. He's like, he commented on the when we were becoming a YouTube wax. He ate the fucking wax. Smile at him as he turns away, ignoring me. We just stand there for a few minutes. ... How's that coffee? Why would I drink this place's coffee? Don't tell me you drink it. That slimy brown water. It's not that bad. It sucks. It sounds like you hate yourself. ... 3 days I've started because of you. 3 days. Actually, what did did you do these past few days? What else would I be doing? It's a work week. You come to the break room often? At this exact time every day? Of course, I have to eat. Eat? Well, yeah, don't you? Yes. I would if I could. Speaking of which, I'm gonna eat. Mind leaving? Wow, me too! I'm skipping precious work time to have my lunch early. Why don't we eat together? That's an awful idea. That hurts. We're all coworkers, aren't we? He was about to eat my lunch. He knows he's in deep shit right now. I like being alone. Cells provide me with enough problems. Well, I'm hungry. You'll just have to suffer. Wait outside. I'll be done quick. Is this your private bathroom? Certainly would be nice. Are you hiding something? Selling trade secrets to a rival company? I wish. Doing something illegal? You should ask the company that. This guy is trying to prolong this conversation. They've broken several labor laws already. Maybe you're the frisky type. I point behind him. Stealing, perhaps? ... I made my move. With a sidestep, I tried to maneuver around the man, but he swiftly blocked my view left and right. Why are you stopping me? Feeling guilty? Guilty for what? My right to a meal? His stature and speed outmatched me. I couldn't keep up. My poor office worker's heart can only pump so much oxygen. Must be nice being tall. You must be eating good. Real good. Of course, I only dine on the finest. Fess up, you thieving rat. Me? A rat? You stole my lunch. I just met you. Well, I caught you red-handed. Hands up and away from the counter. You're talking out of your ass. You don't have proof it's me. Several thousand of employees come by here every day. But remember the last time we put rat poison? There was a camera. This company doesn't care about you or me. Leave. ... Beep. Well, Mr. Employee of the Month, do you think our conversation wasn't recorded? What? Wow, I wonder what terrors I can unleash with these sound bites. ... How did you know? Do you take me for a fool? The company plasters your face on the walls. It's right over there. All you did was tie up your hair. ... Did you make this meal? I did. Why do you keep stealing my lunch? Why? Your food was the best out of everyone else's I stole. So I invited Mr. Employee of the Month to dinner. What? On that day, I offered him half of my katsu sandwich for a price. Don't touch my food. Why should I listen? I'll cook for you. Okay, I'm listening. But you'll need to pay for my groceries. Fine. We would continue discussing our contract over dinner, his treat. He chose a fancy French bistro nearby. I chose the time, 5 p.m. tomorrow night. Was this a date? No, it was a lifetime contract. For lunch. Date night. Losing in warm candlelight, Bo sits across from me. His long, silky hair let loose. When the fuck did this become a dating sim? I thought this was me getting revenge for my lunch! An open French window frames his figure like a painting. If only he would shut up. Kel is a dick. Glad we agree. He wouldn't free up my schedule, so I had to scavenge for food during my 8-minute breaks. Past hour, I've been listening to him vent about management. His voice is husky, hints of deep, big city tone mixed in with some of that wildness vibrato. I could listen to him speak all night, but the waiter is waiting. So, are you ordering, Sam? Right, food. What do you recommend, Bo? Anything that tastes good, like meat, Do you eat vegetables? If it tastes good. Okay, steak for the meathead. I'll get the ratatouille. But that's all vegetables. Shut up, meathead. An order of red wine with that too. At least you know how to pair wine with steak. How cooked would you like your steak, sir? Well done. ... Make it medium rare. Okay, chef. The waiter quickly bolts away. It's just me and him now. So how long have you been stealing? A couple of times. It's only food. Stealing? Yeah, it was me stealing food from the fridge. Do you need help? Should we split tonight's bill? No, I have enough money. Just no work-life balance. So it's all work, no life? I did have a life until I got hired by this company. It wasn't like this in my other job. Used to work at an eatery, always ate fresh. Then why did you stay with us? You seem capable, going by your Employee of the Month record. I was at my limit, to be frank with you. One day I met you. Me? Your lunch. Fudge. I've never felt such warmth from a lunchbox before, even though it was straight from the fridge. All I ate were ham cheese sandwiches and cream cheese bagels. Depressing, I know. Ham cheese and cream cheese bagels are good. Why didn't you order your own? Stop being a leech. But you told me I could leech off of you now. For a price. My wallet is your wallet. ... He says it so casually. Next thing I know, he leans over to my side of the table. By the way, you're really good with your hands. What? It looks like he's about to grab my hand, but he avoids me. Picks up a napkin holder from my side and brings it back with him. How often do you pound meat? What? The fried pork sandwich from yesterday was delectable. Are you messing with me? No, I'm serious. Can I go to your place after this? For what reason? To inspect your goods. Aren't you going too fast? I want to see what's in your fridge. My fridge? Aren't I paying for your groceries? Right, of course. Take out my phone to distract myself from the shame. Scrolling through my chat apps, I realized something crucial. I forgot. Bo, what's your contact info? Oh, I also haven't gotten your full name. What's Bo short for? My full name? He hesitates, dragging on the silence. My gaze back with big, watery eyes, a skill I learned from dealing with higher-ups. He finally gives in and says, "Don't laugh, okay? My parents had a French phase. I'm not actually European." I won't laugh. I need it if we're going to work together from now on. There's a knock on our door. The waiter rolls a trolley holding our meals. As the waiter sets down the meal, Bo finally speaks. Well, it's bon appetit. We got the end. Excellent. Thank you for playing. Alright guys, so that's gonna be for Someone Stole My Lunch. I didn't know it was gonna end off with a date. But I hope you guys like, subscribe, and enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!